Hi. If only judges, lawyers, and witnesses would wear and use these devices in a deposition, arbitration, or in a court of law, they would save their clients thousands of dollars every year. The technology has everything to do with robotics, software robotics, you might say, known as automated speech recognition. We can take a 7-hour audio or video, transcribe it in less than 1 hour after your media has been uploaded to our Dropbox or Google Drive accounts. You are one of the defense counsel. You are attending an arbitration, or you're at the courthouse, asking questions, cross-examining one of your opponent's experts. Take a minute now and hear and see the byplay. While watching, keep in mind this is 100% automation. No human is involved in creating this working rough draft. And if you want it tonight, you got it. Just in time after you've had dinner in order to prepare for tomorrow's witness.
And you also do the dialysis work?
I do.
Is that full-time?
I see there is punctuation. How is that? Artificial intelligence, Your Honor, and it is getting better all the time.
What do you mean by full-time?
Well, it typically means 40 hours a week, something like that.
I wish I worked 40 hours a week, and so does my family.
What about the yellow highlighting? It tracks each word, it seems, with 100% accuracy. That is correct, sir. When you download to your PC our interactive synchronized working rough draft transcript, then using Real Player or QuickTime, adjust the horizontal bar, scan to the precise paragraph, and on finding the target, just click and play.
So the question's still out there. Do you work?
I work a great deal of hours every week.
Okay. How many hours do you work in dialysis?
You know, I'm not being glib, but the real answer is I see every patient every week, and I work as long as I need to. It's variable. Sometimes it's many, many hours. Sometimes it's less hours.
But there are bloopers, mistakes from time to time. What happens now? Yes, but remember, Your Honor, the actual voice that created the transcript that you're now looking at, their voices, your courtroom's audio-video is the official record. That voice overrules the mistakes.
Approximately how many hours a week do you work in dialysis?
I don't know. I couldn't quantify that, sir. I don't keep track of that.
You can't give me a range?
What is the cost for this service, for same evening as well as for tomorrow morning, for this wonderful working rough draft? For the working rough draft, Your Honor, we only offer 2 levels of service. For same evening, for the non-interactive or non-synced rough draft, it is $2 per recorded minute. What you get is simply a text file in rich text format. If you want your transcript synced to the media, add 50 cents per recorded minute. For delivery tomorrow morning, a non-interactive or synced rough draft to the media, it is $1 per recorded minute. If you want your transcript synced to the media, add 50 cents per recorded minute.
I really can't. I honestly, I don't count them. I don't track them.
Is there a reason why it's so difficult for you to answer my questions and it was so easy for you to answer Mr. Chernoff's?
Objection argumentative. Sustained. You need not respond. Your next question, Mr. Wall?
You can't answer how many hours you work in dialysis. Is that correct?
What you're asking me is extremely non-specific, and I'm telling you honestly, I don't measure.
How many hours did you work in dialysis last week?
I don't know.
I was specific.
I was at the dialysis unit Monday morning and afternoon, Tuesday for a few hours, Friday for a few hours. That's my typical week. Sometimes I go on Thursdays, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I go on Tuesdays, sometimes I don't.
Would you agree that in the field of addiction medicine, that it needs to be confronted as a real clinical disease with very real clinical roots?
It's absolutely a brain disease, and it needs to be treated as such.
And that's one of the reasons why, to competently handle it, you should have experience to handle it, correct?
I believe you're exactly correct. Experience is really important.
And from the Cliffside Malibu website, where your picture is posted, it states, as is true of any disease, addiction can only be overcome with intensive medical specialized care.
Which is provided at Cliffside Malibu, not by Dr. Waldman all the time.
But you agree with that assessment?
I think it's a great assessment.
And you, of course, in your experience, have had patients come to you that had previously received subpar or incompetent addiction care, and then came to you and you were able to help them, correct?
Your words, sir, not mine.
So you just saw the synced rough draft. What we will now see is our editing department copy-pasting the rich text format from the working rough draft into what is known in the steno-based shorthand business as a CAT editor program, standing for computer-aided transcription. Every steno court reporter and their support staff use this same technology. So how is it are we able to edit so quickly? Good question. Well, accomplished CAT editors use their typing skills, of course, but they are also using Express Scribe, one of a number of transcribing players for PC keyboardists. This software allows them to augment the real-time natural speed of the recorded soundtrack 2 to 3 times faster, and using headphones and a foot pedal to control the playback even more, they're able to cut down on the time it would otherwise take to perfect the transcript from 1/3 to half the time. We are now on the home stretch. You are now going to see, after we have perfected the transcript in the CAT editor and have it proofread, we can export the CAT editor's text directly into Adobe Acrobat, which is our default way to deliver our final certified transcript to the client. In a moment, we're going to be using Adobe's tool to search and find a specific word or phrase. Thank you. We hope you found this video instructive and interesting. Please call us for more details and how we can save your clients' resources while reaching an amicable settlement.